everyone and welcome to Defense Shows. I KIRAN. We will discuss the vocabulary part. We will discuss the word, its meaning, synonyms, antonym, and after it a quiz. So here we go. It is applicable for all defense examination and useful for all competitive examination. So there are 10 new words for you. Okay, so first one is content. See friend, content is an verb which means डिसरिगार्ड ऑलराइट मतलब ध्यान ना देना. ठीक है. सो सिनोनिम, सो इसके सिनोनिम्स मीन्स सिमिलर वर्ड क्या हो जाएगा, टेक नो नोटिस. ठीक है. टेक नो नोटिस ऑफ और एक्सेप्ट. सी फ्रेंड, कंडेम मीन्स समथिंग बैड और ब्लेम वर्थी. ठीक है. इट इज़ समथिंग ब्लेम वर्थी. इट इज़ समथिंग ब्लेम वर्थी. ऑलराइट. सो हमने देखा इसका सिनोनिम्स क्या है, टेक नो नोटिस ऑफ, राइट, विच मीन्स पे नो अटेंशन टू समवन. ऑलराइट, पे नो अटेंशन, ऑलराइट, इज नोन एज टेक नो नोटिस ऑफ. ऑलराइट. सो एंटोनिम वुड बी condemn. See, what does condemn signifies? Alright, so condemn here tells us it means to criticize. Alright, to criticize. See, we can simply learn it. It is something related to accept, whether the thing is bad. Alright, but antonym would be condemned. Alright, criticize करना. ओके, तो यहाँ एक्सेप्ट का मीनिंग क्या होता है, बिहेवियर दैट इज़ कंसिडर मॉरली. ठीक है. दैट इज़ कंसिडर्ड इज नोन एज एक्सेप्ट. ऑलराइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज, let's form an example. The college can't condemn any behavior that involves illicit drug. See, I told you about licit and illicit drug in my previous class. Licit means which are not banned, right? And illicit drug which are banned. All right. Next one is courtly, which is an adjective which means refined. All right. Refined means क्या होता है, उसमें impurities नहीं है. Alright, I told you about the adulteration and refined in my previous classes too. Adulterated means mixture. Okay, impurities हैं उसमें, but refined means क्या है, pure है. ठीक है, उसमें कोई mixing of the impurity नहीं है. Alright, so courtly here means very polite. You could say it means very polite. Alright, so synonym would be polished, cultivated. Alright, polished and cultivated. Cultivate means कुछ किसी चीज़ को उगाना. ठीक है. That's why we say cultivate the good habits. Alright, polished means किसी चीज़ को refine करना. Alright, so opposite will be uncut. See, uncut means lacking good manner. ठीक है. I told you cultivate good manner. So uncut means क्या होता है, lacking good manner. Alright, it means lacking good manners. Alright, so sentence is, he gave a courtly bow to everyone. Right, means a refined bow to everyone. I think it's clear. Now moving toward the next word, it is rapture. See, rapture is a noun which means ecstasy. So what does ecstasy here? It means an overwhelming feeling of great happiness or joyful excitement. ठीक है, सबसे highest number का excitement, alright, is known as ecstasy. Alright, so let's see what rapture means here. Rapture means a feeling of intense pleasure of joy. Right, what does rapture here means? It is the feeling of intense pleasure or a joy. Alright, so synonym क्या हो जाएगा इसका, bliss. Okay, bliss means क्या होता है, happy. Alright, perfect happiness. Okay, perfect, whether there is nothing a word like perfect happiness, but we can say perfect happiness. Alright, so euphoria. See friend, euphoria, what does euphoria means? Intense feeling of happiness. ठीक है, अचानक से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो जाना is known as euphoria. Intense feeling of happiness. Alright, so let's form an example. We listened with rapture as the orchestra played. Alright, so rapture here means ecstasy. Ecstasy means the highest level of the excitement. All right, so next one is eloquent. See, it's an adjective which means persuasive. All right, and we can say eloquent means क्या होता है ना, clearly expressing, right? clearly expressing, जो clearly express हो जाते हैं thoughts को, we can say that eloquent thoughts. All right, so what are the synonyms? These are expressive and articulate. I told you the meaning of articulate in my previous lecture. All right, so articulate means क्या होता है, clearly expressed. All right, and easily understood. All right, clearly expressed and easily understood is known as articulate. So what does persuasive means? It is convince बोलते हैं ना, convince, वो क्या होता है, persuasive होता है. All right, so antonym would be inarticulate. देखो in लग गया ना, I told you about the root words. So inarticulate means जो कि understandable, which we can't understand, right, is known as inarticulate. See the example. She delivered an absolute eloquent speech. Eloquent means clear speech. All right, next one is bungle. Bungle is a verb which means mishandle, or we can say घोटाला करना. All right, so synonym would be mismanage and mess up. And simply we can say that bungle means क्या होता है ना, a task carried out in a clumsy or incomplete way. All right, you have given some work, so you are doing that work in a clumsy manner is known as bungle. All right, so mishandle, mismanage, mess up are the synonym to the bungle. All right, so what would be the opposite? It would be succeed in. What is the succeed in means? Achieve the desired aim or result. All right, achieve the desired aim or result, all right, is known as succeed in. So let's form an example. He bungled his first attempt. All right, means he mishandled his first attempt to manage a group of professional players. All right, I think it's clear. Now moving towards the next word, it is bolster. Bolster क्या है, verb है. All right, so which means strengthen. All right, bolster is a verb which means strengthen. ठीक है, सिंपली वी कैन से सपोर्ट करना. ठीक है, और री इन्फोर्स करना क्या होता है ना, पॉजिटिव फीडबैक देना. और राइट, री इन्फोर्स मतलब करना क्या होता है, एनकरेज करना इज नोन एज री इन्फोर्समेंट. और राइट, सो एंटोनिम वुड बी अंडरमाइन. सी अंडर माइन, किसी को उसका सपोर्ट नहीं करना इज नोन एज अंडरमाइन. और राइट, और लेसन द इफेक्टिवनेस ऑफ समथिंग. लेसन द effectiveness of something is known as undermine. All right, let's form an example. The fall in interest rate is starting to bolster confidence, means strengthening the confidence. All right, so next one is pertinent. Pertinent क्या है ना, adjective. All right, which means relevant. So opposite would be irrelevant. Simple one. So synonyms are to the point and apposite. See, I told you the meaning of apposite. It is not opposite. All right, it is apposite. Apposite मतलब क्या होता है ना, apt. कोई चीज़ क्या होती है, apt होती है, उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं, opposite. Means relevant होती है. All right, let's form an example. He asked a lot of very pertinent question. Means he asked a lot of relevant question. All right, next one is rigorous. Rigorous means कठोर और strict. Okay, synonym would be severe or stern. Okay, so what would be the antonym? It would be lax. Okay, so अब lax का opposite, lax है ना opposite, तो इसका means क्या होता है, relax. Because rigorous meaning क्या है, strict. rigorous training बोलते हैं ना, so opposite would be relax. All right, so let's form an example. There are rigorous control on mergers. I think it's clear. Next one is adhere. Adhere means होता है strict on. Okay, you must strict on your timetable. All right, you must adhere on your word, we can say. So synonym is hold on and stand by. Simple one. And antonym is flaunt. See, flaunt means क्या होता है ना, openly disregard करना. All right, disregard, किसी चीज़ को disregard करना is known as flaunt. All right, किसी चीज़ को stick on करना is known as adhere. Opposite is flount. Let's form example. The account adhered firmly to the fact. Adhered firmly, alright, means stick to the fact. Next one is dire. See friend, dire is an adjective which means terrible. Okay, synonym is dreadful and appalling. Okay, or dire means we can say extremely serious or urgent. Alright, extremely serious and urgent. ठीक है, so synonym would be dreadful and appalling. ओके, ड्रेडफुल एंड एपलिंग. सी फ्रेंड, एपलिंग मतलब क्या होता है ना, कोई सी सीरियस है तो कोई ऐसी कंडीशन आएगी कि कंडीशन क्या हो जाएगी, वर्स्ट हो जाएगी. वी कैन रिलेट इट. ठीक है, बैड सिचुएशन इज नोन एज एपलिंग. लेट्स फॉर्म एन एग्जाम्पल. हिज चाइल्डहुड वॉज पास्ड इन डायर. ओके, एंड एंटोनिम इज गुड. Alright, so we have completed the 10 new words of today. Now let's see how much you know. You have to find the opposite word. Alright, so first one is condemn. See friend, what does condemn mean? I told you something bad or blameworthy. So it means disregard. Okay, so synonym is take no notice of or accept. So what would be the opposite? It is condemn. Alright, next one is courtly. See friend, what is the opposite of courtly? It is uncouth. Okay, it is uncouth means lacking good manners. Next one is rapture. Rapture means क्या होता है, casty means highest level of excitement. So opposite would be boredom, बोर होना. Alright, next one is eloquent. Eloquent का opposite क्या होता है, inarticulate. Why? Because eloquent means क्या होता है, expressive and articulate करना. Okay, so opposite would be inarticulate. Next one is bungle. See friend, bungle means I told you घोटाला करना, mishandle करना, clumsiness में कोई work करना is known as bungle. So opposite will be succeeding. Alright, next one is bolster. See friend, bolster means क्या होता है, strengthening. Alright, strength. Okay, so opposite would be undermine. Alright, next one is pertinent. Pertinent means क्या होता है, relevant. So opposite would be irrelevant. Simple one. Next one is rigorous. Rigorous means क्या है, strict. Opposite would be lax because it means what is relaxed. Okay, it means relaxed. Next one is adhere. Adhere means क्या होता है, strict to. Opposite would be flaunt. Okay, I hope it's clear. Next one is dire. Dire का opposite क्या होगा, good, because all other are the similar meaning to the dire. Okay, so here we learned the antonym too and we did the quiz. If you like this session, don't forget to like it, share it and subscribe our channel. In case you don't know that we have live classes too of maths at 6 p.m. and of SSB at 8 p.m. Do visit there. Keep learning. Thank you. Jai Hind.